Why, hello there, everyone. The time is 4:57 on November 1st, 2020. There is only 1 month left of the year. I hope you have a panic plan. I certainly do. You are now listening to episode 114 of the Gorilla Gang podcast. It's me, your boy, COVID Purgatory. Normally, Ducky, Chris Kennard. Not anymore. A couple days ago, yesterday actually, I'm gonna interject myself with this new update in my life for the audience. I'm at work. I get a text saying, "Hey, me and my man tested positive. You might want to go get a test." And I'm thinking, I'm in the break room at the place where I am employed, and oh my god, those look delicious. Fucking A. And so I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And so I then walk the 1 hour and 35-minute walk to my home. Because I'm thinking, I don't want to get on a bus or a train if I might have the Rona. And so that's why my name is COVID Purgatory. My friends, my enemies, any human listening to this, please, for the love of fucking God, at this point you have no excuse. Cover your face, like your nose and your mouth, at all times when you're outdoors. Wash your fucking hands. Try not to leave the crib if you cannot at this point. At this point, if you're not employed at this point, like, you should only be leaving the crib to fucking vote. And then run back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bring a chair when you do. So, like, there's that.
Lawn chair of some sort.
Shit. Approximately on, at this point it's been like, what? 5 days or so? I forget how time works. October 20...
Time's a flat circle at this point.
Yes. Oh yeah, for fucking sure. October 26th, right? Here in Philadelphia, there was another police murder. Two cops pull up on the home of Walter Wallace Jr., who was called because they're like, oh, he's got a knife, please send help. From what I read on the CNN article, which I'd be happy to link to y'all if you ever ask for it, as soon as they see men's come out the house with the knife, they pull the pieces. And I see a brief clip of what went down. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't want to. And even then, I'm like, y'all didn't have to shoot mans. It would have been like, hey, we're here for you. Get down here right now. Like, y'all mean to tell me y'all can't take one guy with a piece? What did y'all even... Fact of the matter is, that man is dead now. He was murdered. Lynched even. 12 fucking shots. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Think he made it to the hospital and then he was gone.
That's all clip.
Yeah, like the whole magazine. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, the audacity of these fucking murderers. So that happens. And I'm numb to it. Because, like, at this point, why wouldn't you be if you're black in America? Shit, man. I've been numb since Michael Brown, if I'm keeping it a buck. But, I digress. 2 days go by. Yeah, 2 days go by. And, I go to work. And, at this time, I'm loading a customer's vehicle. Actually, there were 3 vehicles because they had a shit ton of, like, cabinets. And we're figuring out how to, like, appropriately put them into spaces so they can go home. I get back in the store. People are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. I see a manager going by and saying, shut it down. We gotta shut it down right now. And I was immediately taken back to the point where George Floyd was murdered by the police. And there was, like, you know, all sorts of, like, uprisings all over the world. And so I'm thinking, yo, it's happening again. So very calmly, I take off my work vest and I stride, surely but steadily, to the break room where everyone's eating lunch. Because the manager bought lunch that day, and I'm like, wheels up. We gotta get the hell out of here. And they're like, are you joking? And I'm like, I would not joke about this. We gotta go right now. And so everyone just starts panicking and running. I grab a whole box of pizza. I calmly clock out, and I get the fuck out of there. And I hit every fucking group chat in my phone saying, yo, these niggas is looting. And, you know, like, in that sort of, like, tense atmosphere, you're frightened for your life. But then I realized, I have no reason to be frightened. If anything, I'm more frightened about what these feds on the payroll of almost name dropped my company. Ooh, almost name dropped my employer. I will spill the tea. Like, my company, since like all of these uprisings have taken place during COVID, like, my company has hired out of pocket police officers to just hang out in our store. Like, they aren't there because like the chief is like, you know what, we need to protect like these bigger businesses from those scalawags. No, Lowe's said, here, cops, have some money. Now come protect our business. Something about that just smells very funny to me. But I digress. So I step off because I'm thinking I don't want to be caught in the crossfire. These cops are crazy. So, yes, sir.
You said your company name.
Did I really?
Hey.
No, I did not.
You kind of snuck it in, but it's like.
No, I did not.
You didn't hear shit, audience.
Don't snitch. Hey, it's a good thing my real name isn't on this motherfucker, bro.
Also,
man.
Do not link my YouTube page to this motherfucker.
Even better thing that you don't go by your regular name on this show.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Hey, ACAB. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if they're like, oh, like you don't trust the police. No, nigga, I do not.
No.
Listen, I'm thankful for the check. I need the check. I can get the check anywhere else in the world. I heard recently that Justin Trudeau, like the Prime Minister of Canada, he's trying to coax 400,000 people to like emigrate to Canada.
Really? Wow.
I don't know about y'all, but that sounds pretty nice. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, man.
That healthcare, baby.
Very,
But man,
very awesome.
just a little teaser to like let y'all know what's happening in my part of the world. I'm thankful to be here. Thank you for letting me have my little platform to talk with y'all a little bit.
Chop it up with us real quick. Wow. These cupcakes are busting.
I can see, bro. I'm like, this man is
That man's
greasing.
going in on Jones, boy.
Bro, these
Get
are
emotional with this shit.
These are confectionery masterpieces. Thank you, Kiki.
This nigga said confectionery.
Confectionery.
That's a good word. I like that shit.
Confectionery, like,
What a word.
It's like saying the motherfucking SAT and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to describe them as that because you can't describe them as cupcakes anymore. They've surpassed what the standard cupcake is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? They surpassed the gourmet cupcake. These are confectionery masterpieces. Edible confectionery masterpieces. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
From here on out.
3 times.
1 time, 2 times, 3 times.
Right.
No wireless.
My God, these edible confectionery masterpieces.
Hey. Put that brajol away, buddy.
Yeah, you need to slow down.
Let's get a little too sushi over there in that corner.
A little intoxicated off those you're inebriated over there. You need to
I'm dessert drunk.
Hey, yo.
sugar wasted.
Oh yeah, let's go. Fire it up. Oh man. Live via satellite, it is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am your empathetic yet foul-mouthed nerd of the show this week, Carlos Crawford, aka special guest referee in a match with The Undertaker versus Bret Hart. It's Chin Music Charlie, aka Vic Flair. I'm gonna enroll you in a drugs and blunt inhalation therapy. Woo! aka Snack Miller. Just realized that I'm an idiot. Wherever in my disguise, my real face is fucking hideous. A pretty bitch watching Insidious with a pussy out. Oh, Sookie now. AKA Gelato Graham. The Boston Biscottis were always fun to play against. We were always focused against them. Now the Minnesota Perps, on the other hand, not so much. AKA the Idiom Savant. A penny for your thoughts, Kenny? No? Well, that's the idiom. Penny for your thoughts. AKA Haystack West. All right, let's get the hell out of this island. You cocksuckers killed my men and destroyed my ships. Prepare to die. Shut up and take this bullet with your name on it like a man.
Reinforcements, take cover.
Look, he's at the bell tower. Take him out. Yeah, lining up and... Who the fuck took my shot? I did, boy. You were taking too goddamn long. You line up forever just like your damn daddy. I was trained and got medals, Missy. Now, that's why I gotta ask you to show me some damn respect. Honey, if I was even allowed in the army, I'd have all your little medals and then some. Now, hush. Yeah, Dad, shut up. Mom, also shut up. Our next order of business is now, where the hell are we going to go next? Moose, while you're at it, go ahead and introduce yourself to these people.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, I
then.
can. Give it a shot. Straighten myself. How's it go? Oh yeah. My name is Kenneth Whitaker, aka Hendrik Solo, the original owner of the Millennial Falcon. Flying this here vessel better than all of them. In a galaxy far, far away. Yeah.
24.
That's my jingle. AKA the last, AKA the last Black Jedi. You will give me and all my partners the PS5 for free.
Ooh, we.
Hey!
It's just
Wait,
me.
where-
PS5 for free.
Go boner.
Hey, Moss came in. What about you, Duck?
Hey now. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Smart man.
You got me caught out there like Khalees.
Hey, man. You wild.
Oh, hey, you so much right now.
Huh. AKA Mr. Cold Slick Vodka. I assume you all have guns and crack.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh, at least no justice, no peace.
Right. Face down in the middle of the street.
But he was fucking up. That man is in the zone.
AKA the very sexual. The very toys.
Very toy dish.
Austin Powers Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
Dad is Faja.
Fasha.
No.
Father.
You have a toy body. Yes. I can see it in your toy pants.
Yo.
Oh man.
Very toy dish. You gotta add an O to that. Oh, toy.
Right, very
It's
toy.
You
Yeah.
gotta do it. You gotta really accentuate the T. It's gotta be a hard T. Toy, yeah.
Make toy.
Toy. It's gotta start and end with that T. Very toy.
Los on here stealing my Los on here stealing my AKA and shit. AKA Nacho Man, I'm a savage. Yeah. See, the one thing the Nacho Man knows about me, G, and that's how the Nacho Man handles thoughts. Yeah, because see, the Nacho Man is not for sale. No. You can't tie the Nacho Man there. The Nacho Man's a free spirit, they say. And the Nacho Man always knows the other way. Yeah. The Mean G, but I want you to remember, you pay close attention to this Mean G. The Nacho Man is always going to be cream of the crop because there's no one in the WWE that can order candle to me, the Nacho Man. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man, I'm a Savage, live from your nearest ice cream parlor. What are we even doing here anyway? It's the middle of fall. Back to you, Gorilla.
You put raisins in my ice cream, yeah.
The rum raisin, nigga. That rum raisin.
AKA Vincent Kennedy Black Man. Yeah, now that we just came off Hell in a Cell and I asserted my dominance, people need to understand that the images that are banned on the Thunderdome is what I choose to ban on the Thunderdome. So get my son Shake, get Roman, get Hunter, get Alpha Saka, or whatever his name is. I can't remember. I'm getting old. And we're gonna have ourselves a supreme being match, and it's gonna take place where, Carlos?
Where else? In your office.
In my office, and you people are in for a treat because I'm gonna give you each and every one of you people what you want, and that's the AEW World Title in my possession, and I'm gonna hang it where, Carlos?
Dear God, no! Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. No more on the pole match.
No.
Oh, Carlos! And what you're gonna do is you're gonna respond and accept it because you people, I want to say my product forever. We are
Duck, if you will.
Certainly. Probably got a little orange in my mouth. Now, not only am I COVID purgatory, I'm also your boy, Chris Kennard, a.k.a. your boy, Chris Kennard, a.k.a. say my name twice, like I'm from South Korea. Do-do-do-do-do, with the onomatopoeia.
You got so
Fighting.
fucking lucky. You got lucky with that. You get away.
No, and like if you've heard that song, I'm gonna put that in the group chat because like I'm tired of y'all not knowing the reference to that shit, and you might even like it. So who knows where that'll go?
I might know the reference, but it has.
You definitely don't, because like if you don't know, listen, it's definitely an if you know kind of situation. So I will send y'all the song. It kind of bangs if you ask me, but I'm biased. Anywho. See, at least he's honest about it. AKA, prepare for trouble and add to McDouble. Hold the Big Mac, include the Cactus Jack. Straight up.
T-Rock and blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now, prepare to fight. Yo, that's right.
It's lit.
I do know that reference.
Some resuscitate Los real quick.
I can't go on.
Clear. AKA live on stage with the dilated pupils. AKA Black Anthony Fantano. Man, forget the needle drop. I've got the needle drip.
Hey, good. Yeah, you too
You know what I'm saying? I'm hoodie on my, you know what I'm saying? All right. You've heard of Times New Roman. So please welcome the finest font, a.k.a. Times New Nigga. a.k.a.
Comic Sans CP.
Listen, this is not Undertale. Relax. A.K.A. Yeah, Kenny knows that, John. Hey. A.K.A. the High Priest of the Friend Zone. Young man, let the High Priest give you a brief sermon. Suppose in your life, you're walking down the street. You see someone fine, someone beautiful, someone gorgeous. And you think, is there any way I can make my intentions known to this angel? Let me tell you, the answer is no. Let the congregation be blessed in celibates. Amen.
Hey, yo.
AKA. Oh, gotta take my flowers. AKA the CEO of Nap Tone Records, because my follicles stay sleepy. They're resting right now. Shh, taking a nap.
It's haircut week.
Shit, not for me. You know how much shit was on my head like not even 2 weeks ago?
I know.
It's a process. It's a process. Let me have my moment, man. I'm gonna have them waves right. You heard me?
Haircut time
Huge
for you,
difference
boy.
from your last appearance on this show. You know what I'm saying? As there's
Shit.
much hair on me.
All right.
There's not much hair on me.
Wow. Okay, take it easy.
Rewind.
AKA, my lube arrives in first class mail because I'm the Secretary of State. Ooh.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is.
You're
All
very
right, I'm gonna do like I got like 3 more. This one's new. I'm not sure how I feel about it just quite yet. So tell me how you feel.
Okay.
You know, some of y'all wanna box me, and most of y'all are squares. But your boy is a tesseract. You can catch me over there. Yeah. Shout out to Tesseract from the UK. Great band, you know what I'm saying? AKA, call me Goose Granger, because if you see a goose, your ass is in danger. Listen, man, no bird should be allowed to hiss at me, bro. I'm just walking, you see a goose with his babies. I'm like, bro, I'm over here. You're in my space. He put them wings up. Run for your life. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'll tase a fucking goose, bro. I don't just
You say that now.
I don't care.
He could call his homies. He's like, hoo, get this nigga. They gonna drop bombs in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Them stinky kind.
Those geese think they're so cool. They think they run fucking Lake Forest. Fuck them.
But they do.
No, they don't.
That's gang territory. You need to have a hood pass when you go into Lake Forest after we see them geese, bruh.
Fuck them geese.
Listen, they're like the holy cows of Moco. You know what I'm saying? You take a goose out. That's an international. You're breaking the Geneva Convention, nigga. Gonna have the Mounties coming down on you. Sorry, who killed that geese?
Oh no, I ain't messing.
Go drown you with maple syrup and shit.
I ain't messing with the yeast, bro. The goose yeast.
This is my last one. AKA the new Brandy, because like her battle with Gunica, I have a poem. This is a new piece from one David Diggs of the rap trio Clipping. It only has about 4 bars, so I'm gonna be real quick with this. Last time I did way too much. All right, here we go. It reads as follows. Donald Trump is a white supremacist. Full stop. If you vote for him again, you're a white supremacist. Full stop. America can be better, but we must call it out until it, full stop. Put one up for Brianna. The marching not gonna stop.
What time?
I love me some good spoken word.
Man, shout out to Clipping, bro. They dropped the new album. It's like, if you love like scary movies, if you love like bars, and you don't mind like strange ass production, like you want to listen to Clipping. I'm definitely like drop a link to their new project. They were supposed to like do a double album, but then the pandemic hit. So like maybe we should wait because people ain't got money like that.
Oh yeah, nah.
My boy, I did mention Fantano, and he gave that shit a 9 out of 10, and that boy knows his bars. So
Sure.
we're here.
My homeboy, Esco Bars, Joe Esco, he's also known as. He actually just dropped the new single called "With You."
Is it out? Can I stream it?
You can stream it on Apple Music, Spotify, I believe, as well.
Fuck yeah, I'll add it on Spotify.
Yeah, so that joint cranks, and it made me go, well, if that joint's good, like that joint's a vibe too. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope about it. It's a vibe. The beat,
Happy to see local heads.
the lyrical content, it's a vibe. So not only that, it made me go, you know what? Now I think about it, I'm just kind of like telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna listen to his shit, but never quite got around to it. And boy, did I miss out. Yeah, my man's can spit. Like, my guy,
age.
you know what I'm saying? And we're about the same age, actually. Like
No, I'm talking about me on it. I was saying I am showing old age because I'm on it. That's fine.
Oh man, shut up. You're not old. You're well seasoned.
We all washed. It is what it is.
I'm definitely washed.
But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to Go Esco, because yeah, and then not only that, He's been foraying into. Matter of fact, my Come Alive shirt is from his lifestyle apparel. And then not only that, he's gotten into painting as well.
Painting.
Yeah.
I always have mad respect for people that like can paint and like
Period.
really paint because like that is a talent that takes a lifetime to learn.
Time,
Like if you're
precision, like
if you're
it's a
really
process
skilled
of learning.
painter, bro, shout out to you. I could dream of painting like Da Vinci style type painting.
No doubt. But I mean, yeah. However, ladies and gentlemen, this week's 10 count brought to you by Kiki and Co. Cupcakes because Kiki and Co. Desserts because I am destroying these edible confectionery masterpieces right now.
I think I know the name of the episode.
Kenny, chill, bro.
Sorry.
Number one, Hell in a Cell was this past Sunday, like last Sunday. Not really much happened, I guess, because I didn't watch it because I was busy. But I did manage to catch that Roman Reigns Jey Uso match. And once again, Roman Reigns beat the shit out of Jey Uso. Kenny's still not convinced. He's not on the Roman train yet. He probably won't be at all. And I'm fine with this. I've accepted this. You know what I'm saying? Because Kenny is not easily amused as I am. So
I can relate to that.
So that being said, I am okay with that. I do also want to mention Bayley and Sasha's Hell in a Cell match, in which I am told by from Kenny that it was a masterpiece. Yeah. Those women are carrying that main roster. If not just the women's division. Because honestly, yeah, there are, big names on the roster, sure. But nobody is tearing the house down like those ladies are. And
no, they're not.
I think it's absolutely dope because those are two women that gets it as far as, the not only the business go, but the nuances of it as well. What's up, Ducky?
Now, recently, we had a conversation about how women are, bringing the pain in three, significant ways.
Oh, yeah.
Hip-hop, country, and now wrestling, according to y'all, which is wonderful news.
Yes.
I believe, unless I'm mistaken, because I'm a herb when it comes to this wrestling shit now, Age is now the CEO of NXT, correct?
Yeah.
Or the manager?
Triple H runs
GM?
NXT.
Okay. Who's the Raw GM?
Raw and SmackDown don't necessarily have general managers anymore.
Oh. Well, okay.
For them. But as far as, NXT goes, William Regal, he's the manager of NXT. Triple H Triple H is the showrunner. Like Triple H
Got you.
Yeah, he directs and runs the show. And with Shawn Michaels is the his advisor.
What? Wow, I didn't know that.
I think isn't Michaels doing talent too? Isn't he VP of talent now for that?
Correct. That is correct. Listen.
Which is why NXT is so much better than the main product.
Those two. Wrestling is in good hands with those two because that is a mind for the business and that is a creativity for the business.
Those two are unstoppable.
Exactly, and that's why I'm extremely excited from NXT for what's up to come. I also gotta tell y'all about this Ilya Dragunov and Walter match that was on NXT UK the other night. Brother, I may have to replace one of these in my 10 count to add that in. If we're being completely honest.
Make it a bonus. I want to hear about it, yeah.
However, number two, it's to my understanding that WWE is paying the Hurt Business to protect said company from the motherfuckers they hired in the first place, they hired Retribution, and now they're number 3. Bray Wyatt.
That's fucking stupid.
Very. Bray Wyatt scared, but wrestling is funny like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the comedy in wrestling. And honestly, wrestling's at its best when it's taken the least seriously.
Yes.
At any rate, Bray
Disagree.
Wyatt scared. Bray Wyatt scared Randy Orton to going back to getting his ass whooped by Drew McIntyre. I found that pretty funny.
Wow.
Number 4, Shotzi Blackheart fine ass hosted Halloween Havoc this past Wednesday.
Wait. Gotta. Whew.
Yes.
Just
absolutely.
remembering what that individual looks like is like.
I'm telling you.
I'm about to empty out my. I only have like $27 to my name, and she's about to get 26 of them. Okay.
I'm really starting to feel like the black sheep in this 10 count because I'm not impressed.
Yeah, all right, bro. I'll have her then. I'll take her. Baby. Listen, I've been thinking about Shotzi all week.
You may have to send her a love letter, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Christ. Not all week.
4-page letter.
A whole dissertation is like, yo, like, do you know what you do to me, woman? Some straight say anything shit.
Are you singing Aaliyah?
Oh, that's right. Number 5, McAfee has a stable and Pete Dunne is in it. And Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, who are the tag team champions. And I believe Tim Holland? I'm not sure. Not 100% on that. However, that's looking like a very solid group because Pete Dunne is known as the Bruiserweight, and he lives up to that name. And then Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, those are just some motherfuckers that love the fight. You know what I'm saying? They enjoy the fate. And then you have a shit talker who is actually pretty good in the ring, and Pat McAfee, who was a punter, Ducky.
What?
A punter.
In the NFL?
Pat McAfee is a retired Super Bowl winning punter.
When did he retire? What age was he?
I'm going to say a few years ago. Kenny?
A few years ago?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
By any means, I guess.
And he could do a moonsault.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Fucking A.
Exactly. Tune in to NXT on Wednesdays on USA, Ducky.
Listen, I might need to get some motherfucking cable for that shit.
You have to, you want to do that and flip to that and TNT on Wednesdays as well.
Period.
Number 6, Wardlow versus Hangman on AEW was solid. I figured out what the F10 is. I mean, the F10 is, and it's essentially the F5. Neat. Number 7. Does Eddie Kingston know wrestling is a work? Because he's very good. Like, not only in the ring, but on the mic. So good that it's like it's blurring what wrestling is and what reality is.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this sounds like a real motherfucker talking shit. Like, it's fun to watch. I understand why people are very into him. Number 8, Inner Circle had the town hall meeting, which was pretty funny in itself because they literally had like people like Luchasaurus and Eric Bischoff come and ask them questions, ask MJF questions, whether regarding his benefit to the Inner Circle, in which Eric Bischoff brings up the fact that both of them are prima donnas. So how can they possibly coexist? In which MJF is like, I did everything you asked me to up to this point. And Jericho says, except beat me. So I'll tell you what, at Full Gear, you and me, one-on-one, if you beat me, you're in the Inner Circle. However, if not, we're done here. In which Ortiz was fed up with the entire meeting and was like, listen, I don't like you. Sammy don't like you. Sammy Guevara. He's like, Santana's like, kind of on the fence. And Santana just kind of sitting there like, he was like, but the consensus is that we don't like you. We don't want you here. He's like, so next week, you and Wardlow versus me and Sammy tag team. We're gonna bust your ass. So as they walking off, Sammy point the motherfucking MJF was like, I was like, oh, this motherfucker's cool, but he's such a creep though.
Is that even possible?
Well, if you heard about what he said about Sasha Banks, then yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah,
No!
Very, very buzzworthy.
What's his nigga name?
Sammy Guevara.
Hey, Sammy! Don't come to Philadelphia. You are banned. Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. However, yeah, like I said, he's talented as hell, but he's a bit of a creeper. So
Nope, I don't like none of that.
Yeah, but number 9, Cody Rhodes has ruined Darby Allin because Darby Allin was so good, bro. Until Cody Rhodes says on commentary one night during one of Darby's matches, hey, doesn't he remind you of like a young Sting? And ever since then, it's been downhill for Darby. Because Darby is now just sitting in the rafters or like in the nosebleeds of the arenas now watching.
Seriously?
Go down. Yeah, that's what they're having him do now. And
That's whack.
Exactly. When he's not there, he's like doing ridiculous promos with like extreme sports legends like Steve-O, Travis Pastrana, so on and so forth. Which, pretty cool. But still, we want to see the Darby Allin that is willing to die for the name of wrestling in general. I'm talking about a motherfucker whose finisher is a coffin drop. Ducky? Yes. Backwards.
Wow.
From the top.
No, from the wow.
Sometimes outside the ring.
And it sucks very much because I bang with Darby Allin so hard. So much to the point that my name in the wrestling group chat we have is Coffin Drop.
Darby, you suck. Taz a fool. He'll say Darby is Dobby. Dobby.
Darby Allin.
Drop.
It's a New York accent. Dobby, you suck. You're ugly enough. You're less talented enough. He's gonna beat you, Dobby.
That's foul.
Oh man, Taz is funny as shit on that show, bro.
Shout out to Taz, the GOAT.
Yes, Taz is on that show.
Hell yeah.
If I let you.
I told you, man. Wrestling is dope these days, though.
So many good memories, man.
Yep. I realized where we're gonna scrap. Which one we're gonna scrap? Fuck
Okay.
All right. So number 10. All right. That Ilya Dragunov and Walter UK title match was violent. Oh my God, was it violent? Woo, was it violent? Listen, this was bloodshed bloodshed and weaponry away from a death match.
Fuck.
Yes, I'm talking about dead ass. If there were weapons and mom started bleeding, it'd have been a death match. However,
Wow.
there weren't any. And that's how close it was to a death match. Like, these motherfuckers were beating the absolute fuck out of each other. And I know we understand that wrestling is, for the most part, choreographed or...
Thank you. I was going to hurt you if you
know,
used the other word. We've been fighting.
What's the word I'm looking for? Stage, so forth, what have you. I honestly think that was a shoot match.
Fuck.
I really do. And shoot means like real. Like it's a wrestling match, yes, but wrestling in a sense of the olden days of like Ed the Strangler Lewis, where there wasn't any like predetermined winner or anything like that. They actually squabbled that shit out with wrestling. You know what I'm saying? these motherfuckers, it was a lot of neck work going on, like a lot of neck wrenching and
Oh
manipulation.
no, I don't like that shit.
A lot of chops, a lot of slaps, just a lot of open palm attacks to the to the neck, face,
not to the neck, bro. Not the neck.
Entire 32 minutes of that match. I'm talking about, and then not only that, Cobra Clutch suplexes.
Oh my god.
Landing on Dragunov's head, bro. German suplexes. Landing on Walter's neck. I'm talking about outside. They're doing these moves. On the apron, they're doing these moves. All over the ring, they're doing these moves. I literally sat and watched the entire match, mouth agape, just like I was witnessing a murder or something. And then not only that, the finish of the match looked like a legitimate murder because your man's Dragunov got caught in the rear naked choke by Walter, and he was coughing. He was already like, coughing up blood.
Oh no.
So as he has
yeah, that's how I like my wrestling.
as he has Dragunov in the rear naked choke, he extended toward to the where Dragunov just like choked out. Not only is he choked out, but he bent backwards like that. And that's his
no, sir.
So he just coughing up blood, and it looked like he died.
Oh.
And they run the bell, and it was just quiet. Even the commentary was quiet. Everybody was silent, and Walter threw him off, and Dragunov just wasn't moving for a little bit. and both of them were so spit. This motherfucker Walter, he cradling his championship belt that he retained just now, and he's just watching Dragunov yeah. What have we done to each other? That's just how it looks.
Somebody gonna catch a charge.
I did what I have to do, but I am not proud of it either.
Somebody needs therapy for that shit.
I'm proud that I held the that I'm still champion, but I'm not proud of what I had to do to get there. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the story. Dog, it was violent. Definitely look at the highlights.
You made the right decision to changing out your 10.
Oh yeah, that was a way to bring it home. And that,
absolutely,
ladies and gentlemen, was your 10 count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that we got through that. I do not like Roman Reigns' gimmick.
Hey, I want to bring up something that Kenny said a little earlier because Los is like, yeah, you don't have to take wrestling too seriously when it's at its best. Why don't you feel that way, Kenny?
Because that's the problem. It feels to me like when wrestling stands aren't taking wrestling serious, then they feel like it just give us bullshit. And it's like, no, don't keep feeding us bullshit. We want good stories, right? There's nothing wrong with having. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having a goofy storyline and it's funny, whatever. But don't make that the basis of what you're doing so much that it overshadows the value of good wrestling.
Well, I told you about how when Deadlock reviewed that episode of Raw back in 1999, when The Rock was taunting Stone Cold from a bridge. Y'all remember that episode?
I don't.
All right. So basically, and how Deadlock explained it, the boys from Deadlock explained it, as far as the production and the setup went. James, Pulse as they call him, he thoroughly enjoyed the fact that the entire episode worked around one angle. It was one major angle for that ran through sporadically throughout the entire night, and the entire show worked around it. So here's what happens, right? The main angle of the night was that The Rock, who was a part of the Ministry Corporation, when the corporation, the Ministry of Darkness, like banded together.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was one of those nights. So The Rock goes, I'm gonna go out for a little fresh air, right? This is at the beginning of the night. So you don't hear from The Rock until like maybe a good 45 minutes later or so, right?
Wow.
Now, all the while have shows that matches that are going on, and these are damn good matches also
Great.
going on in the process, right? So then you have then it goes to The Rock, and The Rock is like somewhere in the middle of like a bridge somewhere near a river, and he has Stone Cold Smoking Skull belt, right?
Uh-oh.
Yes, exactly. Uh-oh, indeed.
Uh-oh, indeed.
This was a time where Stone Cold was champion, and he didn't want the Winged Eagle, right? He wanted his own custom belt. So he had unveiled his own custom belt, and he had it for a little bit, but after a match with Rock, The Rock stole the Smoking Skull belt, which forced Stone Cold to show up that following week with the Winged Eagle, right? So
Damn.
Stone Cold hated the Winged Eagle belt so much that every time it was shown, either the Winged Eagle was shown on Austin, or like anytime the Winged Eagle championship was shown instead of the Smoking Skull, Stone Cold would like get pissed, like take that image off the Titantron or whatever. It got to a point where he made the Big Show tear down the entire Titantron.
Wow, that's amazing.
He hated that butt. So continuing on. So Rocky, he's like taunting Stone Cold, and Stone Cold is just showing up for the night or whatever, right? So Stone Cold gets out there and he starts talking trash. First of all, he starts off with "fuck Vince McMahon, fuck Shane McMahon." Now let's get the business.
Business as usual.
Then he gets a surprise from The Rock or whatever on the Titantron. And Rock's just talking huge trash to him, right?
Cash.
Here was one thing that they really enjoyed. He was like, "Wait, you know how The Rock has the millions, and usually I'll have the crowd chant and millions or whatever." So he gets to that part, he goes, "With the millions," and he stops or whatever, and it continues on, right? Because he knew the crowd was taking along with him, right?
Yeah.
However, he gets to the "if you smell what The Rock," and he pauses, and then the crowd gets caught slipping, and they go, "It's cooking," and he pauses for a second. He goes, "Don't do that. It's cooking." So Stone Cold ends up going out to look for The Rock or whatever, right? All the while, again, the show is still going. You have matches still going on. Then not only that, you have side angles going on as well that are filling in the spots between the matches and the spots where you don't want that main angle to come in yet. So all the while, Stone Cold is still, out looking for The Rock. It goes back to The Rock. This motherfucker fishing now, right?
No, he's not fishing.
Still talking shit about Stone Cold, right? As he's yanking the line or whatever, he goes, "Probably catch a freaking mutated fish out here because you read that piece of trash." And The Rock was such an asshole, dog. It was so hilarious. So then finally, right, Stone Cold pulls up on The Rock, right? The Rock on the bridge, and there's a little guardrail and then the rope. Stone Cold literally boom right there, right beside the guardrail where The Rock is, right?
Yup.
The Rock turned around and just start continuing talking cash shit. Literally, The Rock is talking cash shit until Stone Cold hits him in the face. Literally, your piece of shit.
Goddamn.
So now they're running the fade, right? And then it gets to a point where The Rock gets Stone Cold over the bridge, right? So Stone Cold like hanging like fucking Mufasa in the Lion King and shit. And what makes this shit even funnier was how vindictive The Rock sounded when he said it. But he's like, go to hell. And then he goes, he's like, I wasn't gonna throw this. He's like, he wasn't gonna throw away the fucking championship at first. But then he's like, you know what? You can take this piece of trash belt with you and just slings that motherfucker across the river.
That's quality television right there.
Episode ended, bro. And that's what Kenny's talking about. He means that you have episodes like that are absolute gems. And then you sit and watch an episode of like Raw one week and just be completely upset because you remember how they used to do it and it was perfect. And they're trying to like do some innovative things and it's just simply not working sometimes. And that's why that's why I say it's like fair when Kenny say he's not in on Roman Reigns. I get it.
We went from Eddie Guerrero to Carlito.
And Carlito is actually pretty cool now.
Carlito was actually pretty
Oh, really? He's still in the game?
No. He's not
no. But his
he had a strong finish.
In retrospect, Carlito was actually pretty cool. Like I didn't
Pretty
like
good heel.
him, but
He's pretty good gimmick. I spit in the face of people.
I don't think they are cool.
He had a Carlitos Cabana episode introduced that had the Big Show on it, right? So he showed the Big Show that match with he had with Akibono whooping his ass. So basically, Carlitos was basically like, you know, you should join up with me and you know, you can start winning this shit, right? So like Big Show pretty much like, you know, what bananas are you dropping here? Like, what's the deal, right? So Carlito goes, I'm not doing bananas here. It's apples. I said, man, yeah, Carlito was
This
cool.
guy.
At any rate, outside of wrestling, if I may put up the banner.
You may.
So
Do it.
Oh, that again.
Let's talk about
The holy word of Los. May his fame be blessed.
And highly favored.
So I'm pretty happy about that. However,
Yeah.
as of last night,
Wow. Were you boned up, brother? Were you boned up?
son,
You just had that ready, huh?
Hold on, I'm gonna read that shit. I'm gonna read that loud. The Florida Gators beat the shit out of literally Endgame, Missouri, 41-17, after not being allowed to do football things for 3 weeks due to COVID procedures. Los was fired up.
Let's fucking go. Let me tell you something about my 40 Gators, all right? So, whole time, right? Before halftime, Caltrash launches a Hail Mary. And they late hit Caltrash. I'm talking about he slings that motherfucker.
I saw that.
And the dude that hit him had a good two to three step, you know, before he could have just not hit him. And just leveled this motherfucker Caltrash. So our O-line pull up on Cuz for obvious reasons. And that literally starts an entire brawl.
That's how I like
a bench clearing brawl.
Oh no. You know they're handing out. They know they're handing out suspensions like a motherfucker.
Oh, left and right, I'm sure of it. But we'll worry about that during the week. Because in that moment, oh boy, I had never been so proud of my team, man. Because not only were the players like going in and swinging on motherfucking Dan Mullen was screaming at the refs because he had realized why these motherfuckers are swinging on Missouri. And then that's when he pulled up to the refs and started screaming at the refs because, like, how did you not call a fucking penalty on that shit?
That's
like,
a technical for sure.
Y'all supposed to be taking care of the quarterback, take care of the goddamn quarterback. So then, eventually they break everybody up after like a good 5 minutes or so. Oof. And finally, everybody went to the locker room except for the coaches, in which the refs were talking to the coaches, and this motherfucking Dan Mo was screaming everybody out, bro. I'm talking about he was hollering. And it was 21-7
at the time. Damn.
Yeah, it was like it was 21-10 around halftime. We came back and unloaded on these sons of bitches. First and foremost, these motherfuckers were already mad that we scored 14 unanswered on their ass in less than 2 minutes and 1 quarter. That's why they were so salty in the first place. That's what led to that late hit. Right?
Man, get good, man.
And destroyed these motherfuckers. And now we will be moving up from number 10 in the nation. I'm sure of it. So, yeah.
Ooh, that's fucking awesome.
Exactly. Florida is fucking back.
Happy early flat fuck Friday.
You said what?
I said, meanwhile, LSU is trash.
You poor bastards.
Oh, y'all ignored my little thing. Oh.
You poor bastards.
I knew it was going to happen. So
who y'all lose to yesterday again?
I don't even remember. That's how bad it was.
No. Because it was somebody of relevance. Wasn't it Georgia? No, Auburn. Isn't it?
I think so, yeah. It was one of them. I don't remember. This is how bad it is for me this year. I've never even watched a lick of college football.
Listen, man, it's been a long time coming for Auburn and you motherfuckers.
And you think that score was bad? Would you like to know the score of the LSU Auburn game?
Yes.
I'd love to know the score of the LSU and Auburn game.
Auburn 48, LSU 11.
F.
Shit.
Worse than that score. That's on the bottom. That's on your ticker. Worse than that.
Yeah, y'all were essentially on the other end of our score.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, Captain Los.
You know what's happening, with Burrow and Patrick Queen and
we haven't played y'all this season, have we?
No, I don't want to play y'all. So
I can't wait to play y'all now. I can't wait now. I can't wait to play y'all motherfuckers. I can't wait to play Florida State because Florida State absolutely stinks this year, and I love it. Florida State stinks so much that Caleb acknowledges the fact that they stink.
That's saying a lot.
That sounds a lot.
That never happens, ever. Even when Florida State stinks, Caleb will find some reason to justify why they're at least better than Florida.
Damn.
But even this season alone, he's like, yeah, nah, we're trash. Y'all are absolute trash if y'all lose to us. That's where he's at. He's accepted it for the year. He's like, yeah, we just got to do better at recruiting. That's all. We'll be back in like a year or two. He knows that Florida State's a powerhouse university, but so is Florida. So
currently on the ticker.
We just need like 3. We just need like 2-3 seasons of recruiting.
That's a rivalry that's gone on in this house since 1996. And then Kenneth is like a fair weather like Miami fan. He don't really watch college football that much, but like his best friend's a Miami fan, and then we're all Florida State fans. So it's like he'll side with Miami to balance things out. That war canoe rivalry, if anything. Correct. But Kenneth don't really be into college football like that. Kenneth is into basketball. That's the family sport. Basketball. I'm not good at basketball.
Neither am I.
That's it. And
I was good at basketball a long time ago. Now I'm washed.
I play pretty solid defense too on a good day.
I was like Kobe after the Achilles. I show you. I'm more like, well, let me lower it down. Like D Wade, like he'll show you flashes, but you know he's done.
yeah,
That's how I flashes.
Yo, speaking of being done, we have officially hit the post with like no issue. And so watching Lowe's just decimate those confectionery cupcakes, it makes me want to like get up and make my own supper. So let's bring this thing home, y'all.
Oh,
I agree. I got some ribs waiting on me.
Hello.
Sunday dinner.
We covered all bases. Final thoughts, Kenny?
Final thoughts. I'm happy we got through this. Yeah. You know, it's
under an hour.
Under an hour. Yeah, we actually
Literally
did
hit the
that.
post.
And I'm just excited for like the things that's happened for everything, you know. Which, by the way, I will talk to you most post show sometime this week. Maybe not today because I'm getting ready for Eagles game because you know how that goes. But if we're gonna do this right, we're gonna do this right. I want us to work on a business plan.
Ooh.
We got put some together. Yeah.
Duck, final thought?
Hey, world. As always, like you listening means the world to these guys. I'm happy to be in the room when it happens. In 2 days, the world changes forever. I was joking in the first like 15 minutes about have a safety plan for the rest of the year. Like, in case you were unaware, there are Nazis in our country. There are Proud Boys in our country. There are white fucking supremacists trying to run like Donald's opponent off the fucking road while he's trying to get these last few like speeches in before like everyone goes to the polls or the rest of us go to the polls. If you have not voted yet, vote fucking today. Man, like this shit may go up after the fact. So like get your shit in order. Make sure that everyone you care for is safe tonight, and bro. Like it was going on tonight. Hey, motherfuckers, and y'all see this shit? You better fucking vote on the November 2nd or November 3rd, because after that, it's fucking over. The GOP is already fucking talking about throwing ballots out. So get your shit in order. If you vote for Donald, you're a fucking Nazi. If you don't vote at all, you're giving your vote to a fucking Nazi. Sorry, but like that's just the way it's gonna fucking be. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it
like
is right now.
there's no debate left to fucking have. You have to act now. Like, say you're just like too just stricken with like things in your own life to even like get out the door. We will folks want to bring that shit to you. We want there are so many people out there in the world right now in the country who want to help you get this fucker out of the fucking seat. And newsflash. When, and I pray to God when, Biden wins, if Donald say, I'm not leaving, come 2021, we can arrest him. We've been trying to arrest this fucker for the last 4 years. But once he loses, the army can't arrest him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to get over the hump.
That's the irony.
Right. Like, we're so close. You know what I'm saying? So do everything in your power to, secure the safety of this fucking country, because this shit's going belly up if he takes the seat. So say your prayers, drink your water, listen to metal, and kiss your bum goodbye. Right. Oh, I'm also a socialist now, so there's that.
Right, and if you thought it was bad before, now,
honey,
it's only gonna get worse. Remember he still got kids locked up in cages.
A fucking concentration camp in the ass crack of the country.
Yep. That's still a thing. Blood still doesn't have water.
But we don't want to vote for Biden because he's not for black.
I mean, fuck Joe, but I already voted for him, so we can pick on him later.
Let me let you in on a secret. This country is not designed for us. So you saying that is pointless.
The people who
for the people that say that
this country originally belongs to, they're still getting the short end of the stick.
The tiniest stick.
Mm-hmm.
The shortest straw.
Half of a fucking toothpick.
Yeah.
The shortest straw in my Metallica voice.
So,
wow.
So my thing is, and this isn't my final thought, but to expound on your final thought, we'll worry about what we're going to do about the two-party system after this election.
Period.
However, Trump got to go for now. Trump got to go, and then after Trump is out, we'll figure out what we're going to do about this.
We'll turn the car around then.
That's the problem. That's one of the problems. And
Boom.
That's what led us here. And it's not fair for, the Libertarian or Green parties or any other party that, is participating
Tea Party
in these election campaigns because they don't get enough shine because they're not, submitting to lobbyists, corrupt lobbyists, and getting paid to promote their party. They're doing it the honest way.
Quiet as kept. Fuck the Libertarians.
Hey, I'm just saying, everybody need a fair shot. Everybody.
That's true.
In which I was saying while I was over my best friend Luisa's house, because I went to go see my niece for the first time. Because uncle. But
no, you're not. It's a pandemic. You're good.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, as we were discussing, I was like, man, I'd kill to have a NCAA tournament style type of deal for the election season, where you have representatives from different different parties. We mix up the bracket, and then we debate it out. We have the country vote for who wins the debate, like American Idol. If we're going to do this reality TV show, we might as well go full Monty.
Bring it all full circle.
Why the fuck not? If there's anything
America's next president, hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
We're going to bring out the good things of the reality TV that we wanted, but we got the worst of reality TV when Trump came in office. So yeah, we just vote for the debates and who wins debates, and that way it's a much more even playing field. That way every party has a shot, and if it comes down to a Democrat versus a Republican in the final two, it's like, hey man, that's just how it went. That's just what happened. But we should have all of America be able to vote the entire tournament for every round. That way, these other parties are getting a fair chance to get to these major parties. And who knows? It could be a fucking upset that the Green Party beats the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we have
America's next commander-in-chief.
Now we got Democrat versus Green Party, and then at that point, it's
that's funny.
It's an open field.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? But my final thought is, damn, I just had it too. I went to visit the homie.
Yeah.
It's funny because when we were in college or so, we were just sure that she was going to be the old cat lady and I was going to get married and so on and so forth. I started today, I said, it seems that I'm going to be the cat lady out of us two.
Do you even like cats, Lois?
They're cool. Not much as dogs, but they're alright. But nevertheless,
old dog man.
Listen, if you want a fancy rat, I have one for you.
I don't want your hamster.
No.
Stop Indian giving me your pets.
I'm not Indian giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. I don't want it back.
I think the term I'm looking for is white elephant.
No. He won't get it from me. But yeah, my final thought is that by the end of this week, it's going to be a mess. And I just want everybody to be, on their P's and Q's because they're going to be motherfuckers wilding because they're extremists on both sides. Where
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not equate the violence and evil of the right to the left. We cannot do that. Let's
no no no
not
no
do
no no
that.
no 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 I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Come on, you're wilding. But I am saying that there are people that are liberal that would be quite upset, and I accentuate the white and quite. That Trump won again, and now they want to burn some shit down. Reasonable. However, if Biden wins, you gonna have
We are all in danger.
exactly rioting. And my thing is that there's going to be some form of danger of some sort after the election. At this point, it's guaranteed because the tensions in this country are extremely thick, and we are in a election race where these two presidential candidates don't 100% have the best interests at heart because, again, politics is corrupted.
At all.
Capitalism is corrupted. So
Ban fracking.
So it's just a bit of a catch-22, but we've been there for the past 4 years with Donald Trump, and if there's anything you've learned in the last 4 years, is this motherfucker is not very good at being president.
Is not good.
And we probably should have elected somebody that would have been good for this country instead of good for your views. Maybe that's.
I learned something about Trump and during the debate.
Which one?
The last one.
Okay.
I want to know what I learned.
What?
I learned that he knows more about wind than we do.
More about what?
Wind.
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 What's the context for that?
That's what he said. Wind. He just knows more about wind than we do.
Okay.
Don't pay him any mind.
I know more about wind than you do.
However, before we finish the show, I want to actually wrap up our successful and inspiring Black communities.
Yes.
All right, we're just going to do it from the computer. Fuck it.
Okay.
I know Ducky. Just going to take a pain in the ass long time. Okay.
Okay.
Black.
It's gonna be good.
You guys gotta have it here. It is that.
There you go.
All right. So, I just turned the game turned off on me. We are at the last one. I want to say it's the Tennessee race riots, but it may be St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
It's East St. Louis. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sure. Thank you. All right. So, the East St. Louis massacre of 1917. During spring of 1917, blacks were arriving in St. Louis at the rate of 2,000 per week, with many of them finding work at the Aluminum Ore Company and the American Steel Company in East St. Louis. Some whites feared a loss of job and wage security because of the new competition, and further resented newcomers arriving from a rural, very different culture. Tensions between the group ran high and escalated when rumors were spread about black men and white women socializing at labor meetings. In May, 3,000 white men gathered in downtown East St. Louis. The roving mob began burning buildings and attacking black people. The Illinois governor called in the National Guard to prevent further rioting, and conditions eased somewhat for a few weeks. Then on July 1, white men driving a car through a black neighborhood began shooting into houses, stores, and a church. A group of black men organized themselves to defend against the attackers. As they gathered, they mistook an approaching car for the same one that had earlier driven through the neighborhood, and they shot and killed both men in the car, who were, in fact, police detectives to calm the situation. The shooting of the detectives increased and sent a growing crowd of white spectators who came the next day to examine the car. The crowd grew and turned into a mob that spent the day and the following night on a spree of violence targeting black neighborhoods of East St. Louis. Again, guardsmen were called in, but various accounts suggest they joined in attacking black people rather than stopping the violence. After the riot, varying estimates of the death toll circulated. The police chief estimated that 100 blacks had been killed. The renowned journalist Ida B. Wells reported in the Chicago Defender that 40 to 150 black people were killed in the rioting. The NAACP estimated deaths at 100 to 200. 6,000 African Americans were left homeless after their neighborhood was burned. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I introduced this series to you guys is because I can't understand why people complain and bitch about these businesses getting rioted and looted. And the reality of it all, y'all have been doing that shit for years to us. And now it's a problem to you now? Fuck you. So, with that being said, whatever rioting and looting goes on, if we do any rioting or looting, because at this rate, we talking about a good what? 7 times out of 10 that it's not actual protesters.
50-50.
Oh, we're at 50-50 now. Oh, now it's a jumble. All right, fair enough. So half the time it's not even us that are doing the rioting. However, if we were to do any of the rioting,
which we will not be,
those corporations are going to get whatever they lost back. Lives don't come back. Period.
Correct.
Full fucking
Yeah.
stop. And that's that on that. Fuck your business and your
But to
economics
echo-
when it comes to a human life.
And to echo what Ducky said earlier, leave the mom and pop spots be for us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the backbone of our infrastructure is coming. So if you're doing those, you're pretty much setting us back. So, but no looting needs to be involved. Peaceful protests. I'm always promoting peaceful protests. And one thing I learned from an OG of mine that was heavy into the riots and the civil rights era. He's like, the problem is nowadays that people are afraid to lose their life for human decency, right? So it's like back in the day, we knew that in order to get stuff changed, some laws would probably have to be broken and some lives would have to be rest. Nowadays, everybody's afraid to make that happen. So, it all depends about what you're willing to sacrifice for.
Oh, so we're fucked, in other words. Wow, this sucks. that was my takeaway from it. See this possum parabellum. In order to make peace, prepare for war. However, I don't want to kill anyone. I just want to beat the shit out of them so they learn their lesson. That's all. That is it.
But nowadays, all that produces is someone going to get a weapon.
And
no one knows how to take an L like a fucking man anymore.
No. And with that being said, I have to do nothing but sit and wallow in that frustration that there's not really much I can do to, change the minds by influence. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that's stuck on their mindset, they're stuck on that mindset. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, what now? Like, what do we do about it? So what are we're just gonna let them go about it? Like, because they're influencing other people too, or they're linking up with like minds. So what now? Because that's just going to do nothing but continue the wrong that's going on today. So what then?
All right. Hey, because like you asked that last time was just like the two of us, Los.
Yeah.
And forgive me if I sound like a broken record or if I didn't express myself in the best way, but like we're on the internet every day, and like if you're looking for like you'll find whatever you're looking for on the internet, you know, whether it be like evil or good. And I'm a college dropout, and like you, I'm thinking how can I use my gift to like defeat evil. And I like, you know, a person like me, I'm following every motherfucker I want to on Twitter. I'm subscribing to almost every YouTube channel. And there's this great channel run by one Kimberly Foster called Dear Harriet, and has done so much great work and like talking to folks who are doing these things that we say that we should do, abolitionists, lawyers, like people with their PhDs, the people who have all the solutions to our problems are alive right the fuck now. Like you were saying, like, oh, lobbyists have like fucked the game over in regards to getting like the ideas that will really help us out of here. Remember when like Bernie and AOC were like, hey, here's the Green New Deal, and it got laughed out of the room? Like, there's like most of the problem right there. Like, if you're looking for a solution or what to do next, you will find it even if nobody tells you where to go. If you want, if you look hard enough, the same way with hip hop, you want to hear bars, you want a vibe, or you want a great beat, dig through the crates, you'll find exactly what the fuck you want. Like at this point, we're like the tide shifts in a couple of days, but like everyone has a role to play. Just know that, like, if you're like, what the fuck do I do now? Like, like now is the time to find out. Like, turn off your phone. Like, don't go on. Like, find a way to keep yourself out of socials and just dig in. Like, there's plenty of food, even if it doesn't taste the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying? All these fucking books, all these fucking speeches, like all like these panels and shit. Like, if you're a fuck sound, mind, and body, honestly. If you are breathing right now in 2020 and like you don't want to be killed by a fucking Nazi, there is space for you and there is a place for you. And we've officially cracked an hour and 20. What are the AKAs?
Yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring it on home. I am Carlos Crawford, aka Chin Music, aka accidentally hitting Undertaker with a chair when I meant to hit Hart, thus starting the Attitude Era. It's Chin Music Charlie. AKA Thick Flair. If you're a 170-pound grocery bagger, sit down and shut up. Sorry, Doug. you weren't in mind when I wrote that down. AKA Snack Miller. They want to take my photo, my finger in my nose though. Duchess from the Kogo, playing water polo. I bought an Ozo, young Han Solo. You start rapping, I'm like, no. AKA Gelato Graham. Benny Backwood in the backfield was my best years of my career. We ran the option often. Bunts, papers, or glass. AKA the Idiom Savant. Kenny, I say, there is an episode where things get out of hand.
Still.
Still. Things get out of hand. That being said, bringing my set home. I can get the YouTube. God damn it. God damn it. All right, bet. Yeah. All right, cool. AKA Haystack West.
Haystack.
All right. All righty. Everyone set? Sure. Louis, you ready to teach us some Spanish? We have a long boat ride. I just hope y'all learned something along the way. Sure. All right, let's move out. I also realized Kenny usually starts.
That is correct. But, nothing wrong with throwing Monkey Ranch. My name is Kenneth Whitaker, a.k.a. Henry Celebrate on the Millennium Falcon. Watch me fly this vessel. Fly. On the thigh. One hand on the wheel, one hand on her thigh.
Guess what my other hand is?
Yeah.
Very nice. AKA the last Black Jedi. You will get me and my whole crew I-5-12s.
Ooh, with the 3 cameras. Open your third eye.
Yeah. My iPhone helps me stay woke.
3 eyes open. She's doubled.
Right. AKA Mr. Go Slick Vodka. Can you do me a favor? Anything. What is it? It's crazy. It's crazy. We caught the infamous Fogo. We're going to go to Hawaii. Started just standing there looking at him, and the dude that was making fun of him, like, holy shit, Fogo's a badass. They get him in the car, and the funny part about that scene is the dude spits on him. He's like, oh shit.
To me.
Nice mullet, asshole. And he immediately just walked back over to Fogo and just start going like nothing happened. It's crazy. Oh, I love that movie. So
It's a good movie. Who doesn't love that movie? Like,
I haven't
honestly,
seen it yet.
that is a classic. Like, an all-time fucking classic. I'm gonna burn one to Superbad.
Oh, I have seen Superbad. Yeah.
Go watch Superman.
You've seen Superbad.
Yeah, honestly,
Everyone
yeah.
has seen
No.
Superbad.
Not everybody.
Deadass, dog. Like, at this rate, no.
We gotta take a poll. That's what really matters. That's what really
Even
matters
if
in
you
America.
don't
Who has seen
remember what the
Superbad?
movie was, you've seen Superbad.
I saw it like
At
a
some point
long
in
time
your
after the
life.
fact, but I saw it.
Deadass, dog.
Listen,
That movie is a
as long as you saw it, as long as you've seen it, it's fine.
All right.
It's fine. Hey,
I think Superbad's
not too
underrated.
mean. Yes, it is. Not too mean. I'm a savage. We got a new Mean Gene. Oh yeah. See, one thing you're gonna talk about Mean Gene. I don't know. I'm seeing double as 2 Mean Genes here, but one thing I will do is I always make something known. Because even one of you Mean Genes paying attention to the Nacho Man, because the Nacho Man is on edge, and when the Nacho Man is on edge, oh, no good things happen. Thick players talking about Elizabeth. You say things that's not true, but one thing that is true, the Nacho Man is cream of the crop. And Mean Gene, 1 or 2, it doesn't matter who I'm talking to. I'm always going to be in charge. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mean Gene Okerlund, and this here with me is my protege, Lillian Garcia.
Hello.
We are live from, I don't even know where we are. We're probably just backstage at this point. Where'd you go, Nacho Man? Well, back to you, Bobby.
Too many mics, yeah.
I threw you the fuck off too. I was ready for Ducky to also take it.
That's a great skit. I ain't gonna hold you.
The entire stick, I'm trying to think of who else was like backstage.
You should have said Tony Schiavone.
Nah, I probably should have. Damn,
Next time.
Fuck, that was a time.
Next time. AKA the very sexual. The very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers, Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
Dad is Faja.
Oh.
Father.
Hey, diaper lady. Here's my diaper. Ooh, I think I might have pinched one off too soon. I left a rosebud in there for you. Oh, no. Oh, what a time.
Indeed.
AKA. No, I was going to do the Donald Trump impression, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Nah.
Vincent Kennedy, black man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now that I've decided that I'm going to own the Thunderdome forever and keep each and every one of you people at my grip, I'm going to do whatever I want. And one thing that's going to happen in this main event, I'm going to get Brock Lesnar. I'm going to get Roman Reigns. I'm going to get Hulk Hogan. And I'm going to get someone else that I can't think of. I don't know. Maybe I'll call Chris from NBW or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And we're going to have ourselves a Who's the Biggest Ass Kisser match. And it's going to take place where, Carlos?
In your office.
In my office. But there's no thing more complete without you people being despicably and upset about everything that I do. So what's the one thing that makes you upset, Carlos?
Oh, God. Please.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
No.
I'm going to put the Money in a Bank briefcase on top of a pole. And everything that you do is going to have to climb that pole because you people are just as important as strippers are important to people struggling in a pandemic.
We endorse these strippers.
Why are you putting objects that are usually suspended above the ring on a pole?
Because a pole is more interesting.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. Stop talking under your breath and climb the pole and grab the money.
Oh, God. Ducky, bring it on.
Man, I only have one AKA. It's a new one. It's your boy, Hedge Clipping, and AKA the new Brandy. I have another poem for you, just like in the time with the verses with Gunica. This piece is also from the great Clipping. It's called "There Existed an Addiction to Blood," and it reads as follows. Don't act like you don't remember the cash and the money. The mad dash after the ball that dropped. Dolphin turned tail on you right then, and the water was hot. Boiling oil separating all the good stuff to the top. And then the bottom fell out, and the bodies to the floor. Same old barefaced and body on the payroll. Everybody rocking them Halo back in the day. But say no more about ghosts and bitches and chickens that come home to roost. And every stitch that we put in this hitch. Got thread that connected to the truth. And demons seeking freedom out here, weaving the quilt. And there may be some meaning. Cleaning in the streets that they built. On top of the dead bodies in the olden days when the pen was a quill. And blood was the ink in the palm, of which all them scary stories are built. How you like loving, John told me, and then think that they would even be the end of the deal. Fucker, real skinwalker don't care a fuck how about you feel. They eat pieces of meat like you for breakfast, getting some deal. Waving that steel ain't shit. Moon is full, your silver chain is beautiful, and you the fool who think never seen the light of day anyway. Any day, anybody can pass. Monsters out, interest is passion. It is meant off the cash, blood sucking. Ain't never been that big enough figure to give a fuck. Triggers up, cross your heart, give it up.
I'm putting my... There it is. That's what I wanted.
Excellent work.
Hey, listen.
Oh God, he's still here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 114 of Gorilla Gang Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Like us on Facebook.
Notification bell on.
Turn that bell on.
Go.
Yeah.
Ring bell, go ting-a-ling-ling.
Go to KikiCoDesserts.com for
Yeah.
the confectionery masterpieces.
Yeah.
Confectionery masterpieces. Go to Schleart.com
Yeah.
for mad stickers and screen printing images. They're dope.
Pay us, please.
Do it, you fucking cowards. Do it.
And when you do it, we'll put something on a pole for you to climb.
We'll probably put those stickers on a pole. Why not?
Yeah.
Heyo.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Stickers on a pole match. Is that what we want?
Yeah.
Why not?
But the stickers are like literally stickered onto the pole. You got to peel them off.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Next week is our annual bracket episode. We'll see you guys there. We off this.
We out.